16 of the FIM Motocross World Championship, the MXGP of Sweden at Uddevalla. The MX2 qualifying race got off to a flying start with both the Red Bull KTM's Avoy Prado and Paul Jonas leading the way. Thomas Covington was up the inside on his Husqvarna, with the American Darren Sinai around the outside on his Kawasaki. Jeremy Seawer ran into one or two issues early on, but third, fourth were disappearing from this gaggle of riders here. A great start from the factory TM of Anton Gold, Benoit Paturel and Jeremy Seawer breathing down his neck, but it wasn't long before those two were passed. Change from lead though came towards the end of the first lap. Prado fell, his teammate ran wide to avoid him, but the Latvian did take the lead. Also going through a whole bunch of riders. Top left of the screen, Ruben Fernandez lucky to get away from this one without serious injury. The F&H Kawasaki rider would not finish the race. Alvin Osland got caught and passed by the 96 of Hunter Lawrence, so the Suzuki World MX2 rider passing the home boy on that Khmer Yamaha. Meanwhile, his teammate, number 6, Benoit Paturel, was closing in on the 426 of Conrad Muse on the Rockstar Energy Husqvarna as the rain started to fall. Jonas continued to lead. Sinai was there in second. Conrad Muse was in third. The battle for 4 was between the 6 of Paturel and the Suzuki, the 91 Yellow Machine of Seawer, who found his way through the next left-hander, turn 1, to find his way into 4th place. Quickly followed that through with a pass on Conrad Muse, who was having a great qualifying race, the young Brit. Gave Seawer just enough room to manoeuvre his Suzuki into 3rd, and that was on lap 8 of 12. Despite being urged on by his pit crew though, he did lose another place to Benoit Paturel 1 lap later. The Frenchman stealing 4 from the 426. He couldn't do anything about Jeremy Seawer though, who went after Darren Sinai on the Monster Energy DRT Kawasaki. On the final lap, with just 3 corners to go, Seawer got around the outside of the American, and he almost didn't make the pass stick, but he was forceful enough to make it happen at the end of the penultimate straight. That was Seawer into 2nd, but it was Paul Jonas who crossed the line to win for the 7th time in the MX2 qualifying race. Seawer, Sinai, Paturel and Muse were your top 5. It was a disappointed Sinai in the end, but Jonas will go to the line first ahead of Sunday's main race.
Yeah, I got a pretty good start, and my teammate was in front of me, and first laps, I would say he went a little bit too crazy, because yeah, we were so close a few times, and it was a little bit dangerous, but I still won the qualifying race, so that's the most important thing. I'm really looking forward for tomorrow. I didn't ride so great today, but he'll make some improvements, and tomorrow will be better.
The sun came out and stayed out for the MXGP qualifying race here in Sweden, but it was Roman Fevre with a rare hole shot through turn 1. He was closely followed by Tim Geiser, Max Nagel, and Jeffrey Hurlings around the outside, with Paulan in there with Jeremy Van Horebeke. Hurlings quickly got himself into 3rd with an early move on the German on his Husqvarna, with Cairoli trying to follow his way through. But then Van Horebeke was out of the top 6 place. He fell, coming back onto the start straight. He was unavoided. Koldenhoff came through and nailed the Belgian. He would not finish the race. Koldenhoff would come through to 15th. Bobryshev and Desau were fighting over 7th place. Slight mistake there from the Russian on his HRC machine. Gave the 25 just enough space. Roman Fevre was leading the way though for Monster Energy Yamaha, whilst Bobryshev's teammate Geiser was in there fending off the challenge from Jeffrey Hurlings on his Red Bull KTM in 3rd. Nagel eventually had a lonely ride in 4th place for Rockstar Energy Husqvarna. Cairoli did look interested at times, but settled for 5th in the end, despite 1 or 2 tacks later in the race. Good to see Nick Larsen from Denmark riding here as a wildcard this weekend, but after starting in 11th, he eventually faded back to 17th. Riders like Strybos finding his way through on his way to 13th by the time the checkered flag fell. It was quite right for the Monster Energy Kawasaki of Clement de Sal as well. He eventually came home in 7th, just ahead of Bobryshev, Sean Simpson and Tommy Searle. Simpson finding his way past Searle on his Wilbo Yamaha on the final lap to push the Monster Energy DRT Kawasaki to 10th. The battle for 2nd though, with just 3 or 4 laps to go. Geiser went tight and defensive at the top of the hill. He thought he'd fended off the challenge, but Hurlings muscled his way down the inside in the next turn, stole second away from the defending champ, and then went after Romain Febvre. And with a lap or so, the bullet was all over the back of the Yamaha rider. And at the end of the next straight past pit lane, he had a smoother line on the way in. It was more controlled under the braking zone, and the bullet was through in the blink of an eye. With 2 laps to go. Febvre then continued to harass Hurlings. He had one moment here. He dug deep though and continued to push on, and this is how close it was at the finish. Hurlings though crossed the line 7/10 clear of Romain Febvre to win the qualifying race for the 3rd time this year. Febvre was 2nd, Geiser 3rd, Nagel, Cairoli a top 5, but then it was Paulin, DeSalle, Bobachev, Simpson and Searle.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I had a good start, came out top 5 and worked my way up to the front. So I knew I had some time. The beginning took it easy, track was a little bit slick, but very happy about my riding. Good start, it helps a lot, and hopefully do the same tomorrow and come out with another podium. That would be great. I mean, it's been going good the last couple of rounds, so hopefully can keep this rhythm going. And never could do out Red Bull KTM race team. Those guys did a great job, so I want to thank them a lot. Thank you.